matter we discussed last night? Well, it's come to a head. I must see you at once.
Oh, surely, sir. All right.
I'll go direct to the point. Your experiments cost a great deal of money, don't they?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you're practically out of funds.
Oh, only for the moment, my dear.
What's the purpose of it all, Victor? What kind of a scheme have you in mind?
My dear Sonia, my mixed blood has taught me to keep a still tongue until I am sure of the sympathy of my listener. Why did you send for me today?
I need your help.
Yes.
I can offer you $10,000. If, with your aid, I can ruin the merchants of Chinatown.
My dear, it's my organization and perfected teleaudience machine. It should prove quite simple and very pleasant.
When can you begin on this?
At once.
What amuses you so in Andrew's book?
Everything. More so now than ever. Yes. See that you watch as I set at the same time. All right. You must all strike together. Don't worry. Don't.
Isn't it marvelous? After all, no one but the Chinese can do this sort of thing well. Thank you.
This raid upon our shops is very unfortunate. It is evident, Mr. Foley, even to my poor intellect, that an outside interest desires to have the police close Chinatown to the tourist trade.
I'm afraid that's just what's going to happen, Dr. Wu. Captain Walters will be here shortly.
It is our hope that you will intercede with the police captain and persuade him to let us investigate these troubles without interference from his department.
Well, then I suggest that you let me bring Sonia Rokoff here.
Sonia Rokoff? She's a Eurasian because of her mixed blood. This woman may have knowledge which is withheld from us.
It is agreed, then, that I call her?
It is agreed.
fact of all, the drama was satisfactory.
An excellent beginning, Victor. Excellent. Excuse me a moment. Hello? Yes, Mr. Foley.
It might be worth a lot of money to you, Miss Rokoff, to meet me here in Chinatown.
Why, of course. Just a moment while I put down your address. He didn't say so, but he wants me to help with the Chinatown troubles.
They play right into our hands.
All right, Mr. Foley. Your address again, please.
23 Ferguson Alley.
I want to see, Mr. Riley. I want all the details of the troubles. I want to know who started the trouble, which of the Tones are fighting, are there any hatchet men, how many people killed?
Now listen, Miss Whitey. In the first place, you have no business down here. In the second place, I don't know anything about these troubles. And in the third place, you shouldn't be here as I told you in the first place.
Oh, but I have to know. I must get a sensational story and get it quick. Now, give me all the details you know. It's Captain Walters. He'll help me.
He'll run you in.
Captain Walters, wait a minute.
Well?
I'm Joan Whiting, Captain, representing the Clarion. I want a story of these raids. I must know what it's about, who started it, who was
You
killed.
get it from the desk sergeant. All right, Foley.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, you're the mayor, aren't you? You know, that seems funny to me.
I don't see anything funny about it. The lady's upstairs, Captain.
Oh, but wait a minute. You have to tell me something. I'm a reporter. Honest, I am.
Yeah?
Didn't believe me.
Will you quit your clowning?
I think it is clear, gentlemen, as Dr. Wu has said, that this attack and the disappearance of one of your members was brought about by Tongmen, imported from other cities. With my many outside, I feel sure that I can locate the guilty party.
That ought to be satisfactory, Captain. But I must have direct action. Police action. You may have some very fine theories, but while you're doing your amateur detective work, I'm apt to have another disappearance and a couple of murders on my hands. No. Unless I can be assured of quick action, I must take charge myself.
May I humbly suggest that Captain Waters have patience? Miss Lokoff is known to us as an extremely resourceful young lady.
Perhaps. But this is no job for a woman. Now, if you could find me a man who had the same inside dope Miss Rokoff has, I might be persuaded to keep my hands off. Well, have you such a man?
Hi, Captain. Look, Captain Walters, here he is, the very man.
Snakes, you here again?
Of course I'm here. It's my business to be here. And Martin Andrews is just the man you want. He's a friend of mine. He knows all about Chinatown. He wrote this book.
Who is this young lady, Captain?
Captain Walters, Mr. Foley, you must listen to me. I tell you, the man you need is Martin Andrews. Just read his book. Let me show you. Look, Captain, he says here...
Young lady, if you're not out of here in just 2 minutes, I'll call the wagon.
All right, but can I talk to you for those 2 minutes?
No. You get out now, or I'll put you under arrest.
Listen, Dr. Wu, I'm not fooling. I really mean it. Martin Andrews is just the man you need, and I'm going to get him now, whether Captain Walters likes it or not. But, Captain, really, I mean it.
Outside.
Young newspaper woman is just leaving Dr. Wu's meeting. Find out where she goes and whom she sees. Take her with you.
All right.
Hurry.
Master.
What was the name of that Chinese queen who reaped off 40 heads because they didn't believe in the superiority of woman?
Honorable name was Lu, esteemed writing gentleman. Foundress of Chinese suffrage movement.
Lulu?
Just Lu, Honorable Master. No relation to Song Lady. Your Honorable Lady, feel free to enter.
I entered already, Willie. Where is Miss Andrews? The lid's blown off China.
Wait here. Now get your breath. Tell me what you're driving at.
Some strange hatchetmen have just pulled a raid. If I can get a true story about it, it'll mean a scoop, and I'll be taken off the society column. And Marty, think what publicity it would mean for you. So you see how it is, Marty. They need you to help solve the mystery. To tell them...
Now, wait a minute, Joe. I'm not a detective. I'm a writer.
Oh, but you know all
I
about...
don't. All I know about Chinatown is what Willie Fu tells me.
Huh?
He may know what's going on in Chinatown, but up to the present, he hasn't told me. Is that right, Willie?
I tell the world.
I don't want you to tell the world. Tell me, and I'll tell the world in the Clarion. Come on now, Willie, tell me. Who started this row? Is it a tongue war? What are they fighting about? Who'd be interested in breaking a lot of windows? What's the matter, Willie? Lost your voice?
When storm rage, patient man seek refuge in shelter of silence.
Which is Willie's very polite way of saying you talk too much. Now, I wish you'd run along. I have work to do.
Listen, Martin. I won't leave here till I get a story. Do you want me to lose my job?
All right, Willie. Tell her something to shut her up. Then you and I can go back to work again.
If Chinese merchants suspend business, logical thought indicates much profit accrue to evil rivals.
Why, it's Andrew, Chinese cook we're to get. Not Andrew.
You want me to?
No. We'll wait out here.
Joe, there's your story. Somebody wants to break up the Chinese tourist trade.
But who?
When well of knowledge is dry, seeker after truth must thirst.
Well, Willie, the well of knowledge may be dry, but there must be a couple of bottles of grape juice out in the icebox. How about it?
Mysteries of kitchen are more easily.
Sit down, Joan, before you start talking again.
I won't say another word till Willie comes back. It's Willie who knows all the answers. My conversation's wasted on you.
Better come quietly, Almanac. This is not a button to listen your back.
Wise man, gracefully succumb to irresistible fate. I accede to honorable request of thug. Quietly.
Listen, Martin. This is the chance of a lifetime for both of us. We get the information from Willie Fu. We go down to Chinatown and clear this mess up. I get a raise from the boss, and you get your picture on the front page.
Sure I do. And with a great big headline. Well-known author in Chinatown, slain.
Why, Martin Andrews, you don't mean to say you're scared.
Of course I'm scared. I'm supposed to write about heroes, not act like one. Well, Willie Fu must have found the icebox as empty as my well of knowledge. What happened to those drinks, Willie? Willie? Willie Fu? What does that mean?
It means that if you won't go to Chinatown, Chinatown will come to you.
What are you driving at?
I was right when I thought that cab followed me from Chinatown. They've carried off Willie Fu. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find Willie if I have to tear Chinatown apart a brick at a time. Well, where are you going?
With you? I have to get my story, don't I?
Well, try not to get me killed while you're getting it.
Hello. Yes, Logan. Very well done, Logan.
the men ready to receive him. But anyone comes close enough to touch you, remove them. Understand?
Just take it easy, fella. Nothing's going to happen to you.
This is a mud game. What's all this hocus pocus for?
Shut up. They're in the passage now.
This humble Cantonese seek pardon for abrupt entrance.
He's in there. Excellent. You let him absorb a little fear. Then I will question him.
I've seen things out. Xin上乖听啊，这是什么菩萨？ Perhaps Honorable Mandarin struck down by heathen gods.
And let me tell you something else, Martin. You're lucky I came with you. Did you ask why? Because I know where this fellow came from who followed me. No, but I saw the doorway he got out of when he got in the cab.
Remove him. Have the men remove their disguises and leave at once.
All right, sir.
You better remain. I may need you.
Kind of dark and nasty looking, all right. Are you sure this is the right place?
Of course I'm sure. I'm a reporter, a trained observer. I see things.
I wish you could see your way clear to letting me handle this alone.
Now, don't start that again. I began this thing, and I'm going to finish it. And furthermore...
All right. I apologize. Come on.
That's all, boys. Stand by for call.
It's kind of spooky, isn't it?
Quiet.
Harvey, did you ring that bell?
Of course not.
Oh, that's great.
Don't move, Andrews.
Let's tie him up, quick.
What, with my handkerchief?
No. Get those curtains and hurry. Willie Foos, dear, I heard him.